Sister, we probably aren't going to go back to our old house anymore. Try to think of this place as your new home. How can we even call this place home? It's too different from our real home, and there's no mom. Well, what if we said Carmen was our new mom then? No, this isn't the same at all. Let me go home, please. Oh. Enoch, why do you keep trying to participate in those weird experiments? You know we don't have to. Besides, Carmen told us that we didn't have to worry about anything here, too. Of course. It'd be really fun to spend time with you here without a care in the world. Sometimes I imagine the future like that. It would be a very happy one. But how would we be able to find meaning in our lives there? There are children abandoned in the outskirts. We're dying every day. We were only able to live on thanks to an unexpected turn of events. Settling for simple comfort in this place is not what I was born to do. And it wouldn't be, and it shouldn't be either. Your words are too hard for me. Why do you have so many thoughts on your mind? They say too much thinking might make you a weird person, you know. Oh. You know, Lisa, I think I've always been sad. I never loved my own life for even a second. Oh, that's horrible. How nice would it be to live in a happy world next time? Next time? Enoch, are you hurt? No, doesn't hurt one bit. Please don't be sad. I know something good will happen next time. Next time? No, you should be happy right now. It seems you're awake. You are in Lobotomy Corporation, and I am the one who woke you. Both of you are Tiphereth. You'll be working as my assistants, helping me with amazing work from here on out. Why do we have the same name? Because there is no point distinguishing between you two. Hi, nice to meet you, Tiphereth. Aww. You keep making silly mistakes, Tiphereth. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own pretty soon. Maybe they don't want to be on their own. Maybe they're making the mistake so they can be together forever. Because it seems like Tiphereth, I don't know, you know how Tiphereth kind of remembers what happened? Maybe a little bit of them sort of kind of remembers that they're supposed to be together or something. I don't know. We made it so far, the other Sephiroth wouldn't have dreamed of working this fast. We might be even better partners than we thought. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, it's so sweet. I wonder, why do we exist here? You're still... Even after all this time and now you're a robot, you still are wondering about your existence? Oh, that's sad. I mean, not sad like pathetic, but it kind of hurts to think that even now they can't relax. Why do you worry about that? We're part of the Central Command Department, and we're sitting on a mountain of work to do. We just need to focus on the task at hand. We're radically different from normal machines, though. I think about you, and you think about me. We both ponder about things, feel pain, and recognize our own existence. There must be some reason for that, right? Be careful, Tiphereth. If Miss Angela finds out you're wondering about things like that, she wouldn't be happy about it. No, she smashes you. Oh, that's exactly what happened, huh? Lady Angela, what will happen to Tiphereth? Apart from the fact that his condition is abnormal, his excessive questioning will affect the manager's duties as well. Since this behavior is unacceptable under any circumstances, I'll have to reset him to the default status now. Don't worry, you'll be alright. You're simply going back to your first day at the company. Is that what happens to me if I revert back to day one? I get smushed? Uh-oh. That's even more incentive not to do it. But Lady Angela, Tiphereth has spent so much time with me. You're really starting to act like a child now, Tiphereth. You say your goodbyes then. Though you two will meet again soon anyway. Tiphereth. I'm sorry, Tiphereth. Why are you crying, Tiphereth? I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything for you. Please don't be sad. I know something good will happen next time. Yeah. Next time? Oh. And they remember. They remember all these things that happened to them as they get smushed and rebuilt. Ugh. That makes it even worse. You're here. Sometimes I spend my time here. It makes me think about a lot of things. Tiphereth always looked at the world one step ahead of me. He was seeing his own world that I will never come to know. We were always next to each other, but in reality, we were never truly together. Do you know that feeling of missing someone even though they're standing right beside you? Yeah, I do, actually. It's tough. It's really tough. I don't wish that on anyone, really. I don't care at all about the meaning or purpose of existence that Tiphereth talked about. I just want the two of us to happily stay here together. That was all. But this place, it won't allow us to have even that small luxury. There are countless of Tiphereth's dead bodies piled up here, can't you see? I'm standing here stepping on their remains, trampling over all the memories, reminiscence, and time that I spent with Tiphereth. I'm standing on top of it right now, but I still don't get it. I still can't reach the world Tiphereth saw. I sing the song of our hometown and mourn for Tiphereth, even though this will never reach him. Care to join me? Tiphereth, what are you doing here? Just reminiscing on old memories. What memories? The good old days, when we were together. You're right. We had lots of fun together. Come back to me soon, Tiphereth. I'll be reading the rest of the report. I will. You can replace the machine and transfer the key memories all you want, but that still won't bring back the Tiphereth I knew. Angela's a little upset about this conversation. Does that really matter, though? Tiphereth will continue to smile at you, and he'll spend time with you just like before. Kindly refrain from bringing up such wasteful matters, Tiphereth. It's completely meaningless here. Angela definitely does not have any sympathy for anyone. Really, besides us. Which is kind of shocking. Because with as many times as we cycled through this, it feels like we're a robot too. So, if that's the case, why then are we so special? Is it because we remind them of A, or what? I don't really like you. Thanks. Nobody here likes me. That's okay. The new manager would always have some kind of influence on Tiphereth. That would eventually lead to yet another breakdown. It will be the same time and time again. He will discard Tiphereth again and again, and he will stray further and further from what he used to be. So that's why you don't like me. Yeah, at least there's a reason for this one. The others sort of kind of had a reason, but it was more like, kind of like with Hod, where, hey, they kind of forced their way into an experiment, and I just was a little busy. This one I can totally relate to, why you would hate me so much. What I'm scared of most is seeing Tiphereth burn to a husk, worn down from all these overloads and resets. For now, he can at least look normal and talk with me, pretending to feel nostalgia for the old memories that were forcefully added back. But he's been getting more and more unstable, as a matter of fact. We're basically pumping electricity into a machine that's already teetering to keep it running. You can make as many copies as you want of his body, but he only has one soul. His one and only soul. And look what we've done to it. Kind of destroyed it, huh? You let me ask you a favor. You've been good at doing favors for me so far. You should be able to manage this one. Did you get rid of Tiphereth permanently? Angela would say that there's a reason for the two of us working here together. She'd say that we are two, yet one. But I can handle the Central Command Department all by myself. I proved myself a long time ago. Please, just let Tiphereth rest in peace. As if I were alone from the beginning, before it gets any worse. Okay, it's not even pretending to give me 3 options anymore. I just can't respond. Why aren't you saying anything? In fact, Lady Angela doesn't care about us at all. Whether there's one Tiphereth or 2, whether one just became a moving piece of useless scrap for whatever reason, or if one were overloaded and dumped on top of countless other discarded Tiphereth, left to melt in the storage, she wouldn't care. But you're different. You're supposed to be different. I'm sorry.
There were many abandoned children in the outskirts. These children were one of the many end results of the countless conflicts among the wings within the cities. Aside from disease and hunger, the most frightening enemy for the children were the ones referred to as the sweepers. The sweepers usually preyed upon the children, but sometimes they would accompany them. Both were worst-case scenarios for the children. One fixer of ours was exploring the outskirts and came across these 2. We could easily guess why she bothered to report her findings to us. We also figured that she had spent quite a bit of time agonizing over whether to report it or not. Carmen personally asked her to bring the children here. To take 2 children into the city from the outskirts required an extremely complicated procedure. But no one complained. The 2 children didn't look like siblings, but they depended on each other, even more so than siblings by blood would. The girl was easily frightened and wouldn't open up very much to us. However, the boy started to show interest in our experiment. I saw it in his eyes. He had already seen and experienced so much of this world's despair and misfortune. His eyes were no longer looked like those of a child. Please, allow me to participate in the experiment, he said. Carmen spent many nights thinking about his earnest request. Then, finally, we approved his participation. Why not? Where did we want to go while holding a child's hand?
You should have been the one to die. Yeah, I should have died. Is that what did it? Is that what set Carmen all over the edge?
Lisa's vicious mumbling likely had no weight to it. But I knew one thing. I knew Carmen's answer was sincere. Ever since that day, her wound quietly deepened.
Oh my god, I think that's what set Carmen over the edge. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I guess we'll find out once we're finished with this suppression. We have 2 major choices today. The first is either do the core suppression for Tiphereth, which we could definitely do. That wouldn't necessarily be that difficult, except for the fact that it is my entire team all having to leave the Central Command team area and spread them out everywhere. Not a problem, necessarily. However, it could be an issue because there's a lot of them and a lot of troublesome individuals in that area. Now, where is the plague doctor? Spa, or strange, biblically accurate abnormality, as I like to call it. I think it's called the White Knight. I want it up. I want it out of the way of any meltdowns. Not that I mean, it doesn't really matter. I have to work with it constantly anyway, so... I guess let's see. Let's do it. Let's try. I can at least try once and see what happens. The only downside is doing this is going to remove all of their stat boosts they're currently getting for being in the Central Command area. Boy, isn't this gonna suck. Wait, hold on. Mass Qwiploff meltdowns are detected. Department immunity has been bypassed. Oh my god! It just blatantly just tells me what's wrong. Everything can melt down. Actually, factually? Sorry, I kind of slept in a little bit and was a little sleepy. So I kind of overdid a lot of the caffeine containing sports drinks this morning. So my bad. But I've been told I'm not supposed to do that because otherwise I get a little hyper. I'll try to keep it down to a minimum. So sorry. But actually, if I do this, then it's going to be okay, because all of my units are going to be scattered out anyway. Okay, crazy daytime! People were saying I might not be able to suppress this one yet. Wait, isn't there supposed to be 2? Is there a second one? No? Is this just... Oh, it's the one Tiphereth stacked atop all of the other Tiphereths that have been smooshed over the years. I feel bad for them. And not bad enough that I won't send Nicole in to blast them in the face. No, actually, I do really kind of feel bad. What? Oh my god, the Plague Doctor moved this one! Oh, I knew I had a new one. I just couldn't remember where it went. Oh my god, okay. This is the new one. Say hi. Their name is Jenny. They look like a Jenny, especially with these strange bells in the back. I don't remember what this one says or does or the hint on it. Probably not the best day to try to do some serious work with this thing, but screw it. Time to find out. The only thing I really absolutely have to do is I have to use most of my execution bullets to clear out as many of these clerks as I can. The more that they're overlapped with one another, the better for me. That's more efficiency for me. Less bullets I'm going to have to use, like this right here. Thank you for lining up for me. And then, oh, this mess looks good too. But I'll just kind of run around and do that. Peel them off so I don't have to worry about army so much. Whatever happens with this suppression, whatever chaos and whatever else is about to happen, unless it's all meltdowns all day long, I don't see where this one's going to be all that difficult. Now, with that being said, I'm sure there's going to be something else that they throw in here. This is too easy at this stage of the game. And people said that this is difficult. I'm not ready for it yet. I can't wait to see what happens. Haru finished with Spa, so that's okay. That means I'm going to have to flip this day again really quickly, which means I need to get... Oh, that's okay, because the Queen of Hatred's melting down again. Everything's kind of sort of working all right, as long as I pause a lot and I go slow. Today's a patience day. It's going to really test my patience. Today is not a good day to be hyped up on caffeination. Oh boy, this ought to be fun. I know attachment works, so I'm not going to look at that. I want to look at... This is Jenny, or Jenny, I guess. I don't know. It's like... I would have said this is Little Red Riding Hood, or like a metaphor for Little Red, but we already have Little Red, so who is this? They're not... What's their number? I don't think they're fantasy. They're O. What's O again? Is it Obsession? Was that what it was? I don't know. I know each one stands for something. But let's look at this. We have exactly enough. When the work result was normal, it gave a heartfelt gift to Gabriella? What kind of heartfelt gift? Was it a bell? Is it a good bell? Oh, observation level 2? That's not bad. I think this one's an okay one. It's not going to give me good outfits and stuff, I don't think. Because I think this is probably a he at best. But
That's okay.
When Rin was assigned to work with a different abnormality instead of this, eventually burst out of their body to a certain point. Oh, at a certain point. I was gonna say, it's like the alien thing, except it only comes out like here to a certain point. It just pops up. No, it's at a certain point. So in other words, who the heck did I assign to go here? Because I need to keep going there. Oops. When the assignment was canceled before the blank was born, nothing strange occurred to the employee's body. Oh my God. Okay. So if they're assigned to go somewhere, if they do that work, they're going to explode or they'll have an alien birth out of their body. However, if I cancel that, then they'll be okay. So this is another one who just loves a certain employee. Great. And that's going to be Angel. Okay, Angel, you're going to only do work with this thing. Always. I messed up. Johnson. Well, they're only my level 3. So I'll let them clear this out, and then I'm probably going to put them down. I have to execute them. That sucks, but I can't have them busting up this day for me. So I do feel bad. I really needed them to help me here, but not that bad. Not bad enough that I'm willing to risk my entire suppression on them. So goodbye, friend. Oh my God. Okay. Let's save more again, then, because they're the only one that can work with this scarecrow. Who can I get down there quickly? Maybe Yui? I could have them pop back into scarecrow, because it only does white damage. And then I can... Dad Frey shoots that hallway. Let's do that instead. And my plan worked. At least, I think it did. Are they dead? Well, everything else down here is dead for sure, but they might have gotten away before that happened. Or maybe it's just this one? I don't see him anywhere else. My guess it's just that one. Hale will go up and take care of that. That ordeal or suppression or whatever is done. That is done. I can move on with my life. See? Simple enough. Told ya. Every containment unit is under... Oh, it's under my control? Is that what that said? I think that's what that said. Okay, you need to go that way, I think. Why were you going this way? Where was I sending you? Oh, you're just chilling there because you were in the middle of the suppression still. Everything is so messed up. Everyone is everywhere and just scattered. I can't keep track of everybody. I'm pretty sure that is the scary part about this one, is just you don't know where people are supposed to be anymore. This pretty much sums up how I feel about today. Just because everyone's all over the place. That look right there. Hold on. Something changed. The music changed. But something else changed. What is it? That was a massive meltdown. That was 6. But which 6? That's okay. I'm actually going back in there anyway. And I also like how when I flip the day, the percentage goes away. So I can get Haru in here early and flip the day instantly, and that'll go back to a normal day for them. So they'll just take a couple hits. I don't know what else bad has happened. I'm so hesitant to keep going just yet until I'm... Okay, let's just do this. It looks like my slow, meticulous planning is sort of going to pay off. I'm going to hit my boxes before this is done. All I have to do is make it to Qiplof Meltdown level 6. This was... Again, I don't want to say this too soon, but this is easy. Like, really, really, really easy. And that's the scary part, I think. I think the scary part is how easy this is. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh, that sucks. So I think I have to bring down the sweepers. before this day ends. Because we're at 6. Unless I'm misreading that, I'm pretty sure my Roman numerals is... It's the number plus whatever. If it's in front of it, it's minus. So, I think we're at 6. I'm almost positive of that. Oh my god, all of my units are just overkill. I completely forgot about Angel, and they're just over here just doing away with a sweeper all by themselves. So I really don't need all of these units doing all... And Nicole is definitely going to be an overkill on this thing. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Just to test things, I didn't actually put a bubble on a Sarah at all. They have the heart, so they get a little bit of healing. They actually cannot take damage from the sweepers. A Sarah is too tanky, and the heart heals them instantly. A Sarah is impervious to the sweepers. I could have had them actually solo those sweepers, and it would have been an issue at all. Well, this just got a lot easier now, didn't it? You can go home, Sarah. I don't... Whoa! Oh no, okay, we're fine. I thought Nicole was gonna walk in there and just blow up Yui, who does not have a good outfit for Nicole's weapon. There! Day's done, right? Everything's over? What? What am I supposed to do? Suppress Tiphereth's core. I did that. Am I missing something? I just have to get to 6, right? Apparently this is another case in which reading is important. Because I don't know how I'm supposed to suppress this. I've gone so many days. So many days. Maybe it's I have to get past the midnight ordeal, and I have yet to attempt that. So I'm not sure what the heck is going on. Maybe I need to suppress a dusk ordeal, but I need to figure that out. So I don't think this day is gonna go the way I want it to. That, and I think I just lost Haru. Yeah, I did. That sucks. So I'm gonna have to retry this, but I need to know. I need to know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing to do this. So, reach Qiploth Meltdown level 10. So that's what I have to do. So I don't actually need to deal with those at all. I just have to get to level 10. That makes total sense now, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I can do that. I don't need to worry about midnight or anything else. I just have to get to 10. I can flip counters like crazy. Let's try that instead. If nothing else on this run, I think I accidentally had someone get their first kiss, and then I sent Hale in, and they rescued them. I didn't see it. But they've got this thing on their cheek, and I heard a big hubbub up here, so I checked. I really wish I'd have saw that. That would have been really cool. But they have something. I saw this. I don't know what this is. They had the hand, the face. Special. Oh, that's the benediction. It must be this. Those who know the cruelty... Oh, yeah, that's it. And the cruelty of winter and the aroma of roses. HP plus 6, SP plus 6. The roses blossom and the snow palace falls. Not a single soul remembered the woman sleeping there. That's kind of cool. It's a kind of decent one, too. So you send in a weak one, and that's the gift. Oh. Then you send in a really strong one, and they both get it. That's helpful. Well, I rolled the dice a little bit. I let out the Queen of Hatred. It was either that or the Pale Knight. I wasn't sure which one. I can bring the Queen of Hatred back easier. And I can avoid them easier. So they're out, and they're doing some massive damage against whatever these things are. The perfect food, the food chain, and it looks like we're going to get the same midnight. It's going to be these bug things again. But that'll also put us up to 9. So if I can get... Oh no. Dang, I was also going to give Haru the lump. That way they were constantly being healed by it. And they have a higher success rate. It doesn't look like I should do that anymore because this is already down to 2. Haru needs to go in there now. That way I don't have Spa getting out because I already used the rabbits to deal with 2, looks like maybe even 3 of these things. So I don't really want to put myself in a situation where I have to suppress this ordeal, this midnight ordeal. I just want to get everyone into a position where I can do work quickly and move on. Okay, here's the midnight ordeal, the eternal meal. Where is it? Oh, this has to be it, right? Oh my god. It's going right where everyone's gonna be. Let's get you down, you up. I don't know what this thing is, but my guess is when it pops in, it's gonna probably disintegrate this entire department, maybe? Maybe the whole department, I don't know. Just run. Clear out this space for a second. I want to see what this thing is. Oh my god. It's massive. Okay, we're fine. It's okay. Just... we don't have to do any work with the queen. Haru's in there tanking this like a champ. They're probably not gonna make it. That's also... it's not great, but that's also okay. I need to understand that we're gonna be... this is not gonna be a good situation. Whoa, there's more than one! Run! Where are all of them? All of them. I need to know. Every single one. Is it just the 2? It looks that way. And I think I just need the boxes, and I need to get to 10. If I can get to 10, I can get those boxes. Because it's really simple. It's just 12 individual jobs. That's it. And boy, Haru was really taking a beating in there. Haru is not surviving this. I don't know if that's gonna pop Spa or not, but that doesn't matter either. The reason that doesn't matter is because I guess I can get this done before it becomes a problem. Yep, Haru's gone. I knew that was gonna happen. It sucks. But I figured that would happen. Oh, does this thing release those? Oh, that sucks. That's a spawner that spawns these, and these spawn those. Oh, boy. What a mess that is. Doesn't matter. Delaney, down here. We're gonna start having some good days with the tree. Because you can't have a bad day with that thing. Gary's there. Gary needs to go somewhere that they can do a really quick job. Like, the fastest job. Hale can go in with the bird. Gary can go up to the Snow Queen. Because the faster we can get people to where they need to go, they don't even have to complete this. I will have my boxes. My day is done if I can get to 10. I am almost positive of... Yes! Wait! Was all of this really worth it? I did it, right? I did it! I don't know how! Suppress the core of Tiphereth cleared. It doesn't say I have my boxes! And nobody made it in time for the... It went to 10, though. Maybe I don't need the boxes. It didn't say anything about boxes. It just said get to 10, right? I'll take it. I will totally take it. Let's go! Oh, that's right. I forgot that this is their names. It's been a long day. Enoch?
Have you ever heard of the Nest? I hear they throw a festival every single day there. I want to dance, Enoch. I want to stomp my feet. and let happiness take over my body. Lisa, if you take a bit of time to look around here, it's quite nice too, you know?
Yeah, all the crumbling city and desert. Oh wait, no, maybe they're on the beach. Okay, maybe it is nice. It's definitely a crumbling city though. That building looks like someone took a bite out of it.
But we aren't allowed to go anywhere. Carmen just wants to keep us confined here. She's a good person. I hope you'll open up to her soon. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be next to you forever. There's a lot of things that I've been mulling over for quite some time, and I thought I may find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts may be so absurd that the answers to them might not exist at all.
These seem like really mature kids. I mean, when I was a kid, I don't know how old they are. They may actually be teenagers. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the age of anyone in this. But I was not this mature. I was not seeking the answers to my life at the age of, what, 12? I'm going right in the middle. I think they're younger, but they could be a lot older than I think. So right in the middle. At the age of 12, I was not contemplating my existence.
Or even if the answers do exist, they might vanish too soon.
See what I mean? That's a little much. I do understand, though, that their circumstance, this world, is a little different. So that might be why I wasn't contemplating my own reality. The entire structure of an entire city wasn't crumbling down around me.
But in the process of searching for those answers, I will be able to cast off my shell. Then I can fly away at last, leaving my heavy body behind.
Boy, you realize that sounds worse than you think it does, don't you? I don't know, I guess we'll find out.
Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither, Lisa. I'm with you. Enoch, you need to cool it, dude. Please. That doesn't sound good.
I don't know where you want to go, but promise that you'll take me with you, Enoch. Aw, I just want to be with you forever, Enoch. ...
No, no, ... No, ...
Oh, A is here.
No! Run away! Run fast! Go away! Don't listen to A! My God, please! Whatever I say, don't listen!
Guess we gotta go. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's head inside. Yeah, soon cold days will come.
Boy, that sounds depressing. No, A, don't. They're just kids.
Even though I never had thought of them as family, or someone that I needed to care for, I made it my job to bring the children back home, to ease Carmen's busy schedule.
Oh. All you care about is Carmen. You don't even care about the kids. I thought A was going to be a big softie. Nope. There is, in fact, more hardened shell underneath that hard exterior.
I see them. Those young kids running towards me. Those children who survived the outskirts. The two we saved. And what did you do to them?
Because it's gonna be horrible. We just did a suppression. We're gonna see how horrible you were to them.
I thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tiphereth how mature I became when he got back one day. But there was no end to the disappointment, and Tiphereth never got any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt. I was used to that. As if the feelings never existed in the first place, you know? But whenever I see Tiphereth's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were being covered in dark ash. while shattered into millions of pieces. I knew Tiphereth would never go back to how he used to be. I was aware that we could never return to the happy days we spent together. But you know, I was about to abandon Tiphereth just because it was too hard for me to endure, all while knowing that he was the one who suffered the most. Tiphereth, are you done with all your busy work? You're gonna be late. Let's get going. The sun will set soon. Please hurry, Lisa.
Lisa?
Right. My name was Lisa once. Tiphereth doesn't remember his name anymore, but from time to time he calls me by my cast-off name. What did Tiphereth want out of all of this? Even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for? Even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it to him? I don't know. I've never ever held any expectations in my life. But I'll try counting on you now. I want to believe that there's a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually everything will be okay.
Oh, thank God we didn't see the miserable stuff that happened to these kids. This game does have a heart. Not a very big one, but it's there. The expectations for the meaning of existence.
Well, that's so sweet. They were so cold and callous, and now they will trust us. I get it, though.
So many years probably, of disappointment has gone by. And it seems like Tiphereth finally has a reason to trust us. Which is really going to break my heart when I revert back to day one and go back through all of this. Germination of the seed of light is at 50%. I don't know how we're going to get 5 more suppressions. I'm only counting 4 in my head. Unless we're 1. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Angela.
I had wanted to free myself from the pain, but I realized that was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. It is that I have to accept the pain as something I've borne from the beginning. Then I can be set free. Manager, if you are suffering too, just take in the pain and accept it. You don't have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you, you know? I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. You felt lost and scared of the present, so all you could do was blindly trace along the way through the darkness. I admire such determination at first, but now you look so pathetic. How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end?
I don't know. That's a good question. And I kind of felt a little pathetic. I mean, I wasn't dealing with the ordeals, I was running from them. And that was okay in the past. But I'm not sure that's okay now. I don't know. But I don't see, even if I start completely over. I mean, I would have more stronger units, but I don't see where I would be stronger. I would have to have better gear. So I would have to take bigger risks in order to get stronger. I'm still not completely certain as to what my best course of action is yet. I can definitely feel, though, that we still have a little bit left in the tank. So, as pathetic as I look, I'll keep struggling through for a bit. Angela's just gonna have to put up with me.
Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your very first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging, and sometimes by encouraging you with praise.
When's that? Can you do that part, please? I would like the praise, please. Although I guess they have told me, like, during the day. They're like, oh, nice job. So, sure. I would like a big, celebration. Maybe day 40. Just celebrate or something, please. I know you've probably done it in the past, and it just... I disappointed you, but if you're counting on me not to disappoint you, then I'm sorry, but I'm going to disappoint you. Twice. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It was also my role to butter you up with plain words to help you avoid sinking into the pit of grief. This part was particularly irritating because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we still were able to fulfill our roles anyhow. You might have noticed this earlier if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company. But the pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time. Right now, they are very rusty. This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy collected by Lobotomy Corporation. Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing, and that all those sacrifices that you made and all the hard things that you did is for nothing, even though they are. What I'm saying is, well, now there is one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go?
Is it me? Do I absorb the energy?
Oh, I guess there is one down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool.
So there are more suppressions for me. And more cruel things for me to do in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember to take care and goodbye!